Hello and welcome to episode 23 of Life After Neymar, my Santos career mode. And a big game as for the first match here. We get to play Sao Paulo at home. Sao Paulo, the league leaders. We are in second place. Didn't have all our stars in due to a lot of matches being on the being on our plate. We had a lot of matches going on in this month of, I believe we're in August. There's 2 a week. But fast forward all the way to the 73rd minute here. The ball will eventually find Everton Costa rather. He'll play the ball to Aruca, who will then find Victor Andrade. That's what I was thinking for. He'll play the ball off to Rivera. And 43 overall, Rivera scores his first goal at the club. Excuse me, the Uruguayan getting the lone goal for us in this game. It would end up 1-0. Not a whole lot happened in this game, so that's why I didn't really include much of anything else. Kind of cool getting a goal with Rivera. 43 overall. Probably shouldn't have him at the club just because of that, but he doesn't play like he's that bad, but he does get us the goal in the 75th minute, and I decided I would sim 2 matches in this episode just to kind of speed things up a bit, I guess. Not something I'm going to do a lot, but I did sim a match against Bahia here. We drew 2-2. Freddie Adu even got to play. Kind of strange seeing that, but we would draw that game 2-2. Then we sent in transfer offers for this guy here, Vital da Silva. He's got a heck of a name, Cicero Vital da Silva from Gremio. He's a good regen. I'm not totally sure who he's a regen of, but I know Musso is Raquelme's regen, so I decided to pick him up there, and he would accept our contract offer. And then we would need a little time to get Vital da Silva, and we would eventually snatch him up and add him to the squad. But the second game, the only other game that I play in this episode is against Ponte Preta. I did play both of our new signings, which was cool, and they played pretty well. I would say that I don't think one was better than the other, but it was cool getting them in the game. And a guy who's played real well here gets a goal. Izquierdo makes a run. And a nice little left-footed chip over the charging goalkeeper there. Number 22 in the 22nd minute, Leao Izquierdo, our first youth player that we ever picked up, gets the goal here. And we're up 1-0 at home. And a nice bit of play from Musso here. I've never got to pull this off properly on FIFA, that little where he picks up the ball like that. I've heard it called like the Blanco bounce. I remember Cuauhtemoc Blanco used that when he played for Mexico. I remember watching him play. I've never really seen a lot of people do that in real life, but I've tried that before on FIFA, and I've never really done it until then. It just doesn't normally work, but it worked pretty well there. But that would be the game. 1-0. We win that one also. So with 21 million in our budget right now, we would let go of our scout, and we would pick up Leandro Magellan, who had the same name as the other guy we had before. So Magellan, 5-star experience, 5-star judgment. Hopefully we get some big-time players coming through the club in the not-too-distant future. And I would simulate another match here, but before that we would sell on Eulogio Madeira, a player who doesn't really have a future at the club, and we would send out our new scout, a 5-star scout. We'd eventually send him to Chile, but it kind of goes around for a while because I was thinking about, what country we don't have a lot of, a nationality that we don't have a lot of players from in the youth academy, and I decided to go Chile. I believe I only have like 1 or 2 players from there, so I decided we would go there, and Chile does produce they have produced quite a few talented players, of course. Vidal, Alexis Sanchez, on and on and on. But I did decide to send our scout there. The other game that I simmed was right on deadline day, which is basically why I was doing this, so I could get through transfer deadline day. And we would draw 2-2 there again. And for our last signing, we would sign Lucas Becker, who is the Javier Zanetti regen. And then Felipe would be sold to Elche. He was the real life goalkeeper. We do have Negrao, so we don't really need him, so that was just some extra money into the club. And Lucas Becker would eventually accept our contract offer, and he would be added to the club, which is nice because he can play a wide variety of positions. And to end this here, just some transfer stuff. Well, for the Youth Academy scouting stuff, but this is the Youth Squad Monthly Report. There are a lot of potential here. Florencio Dominguez especially looks really good. And I'm probably going to start bringing up some of these players really soon, maybe even in the next episode. I'm not sure. I was thinking about waiting another month, but we will see. Definitely going to have to bring Pablo Ruiz in. He looks really good. Pretty much anyone right around 60 is okay for me right now. We got 2 scouting updates here from our scouts. We had one in Nigeria, and I decided to sign one player to our Youth Academy. That would be Olivier Becco, I believe was the guy that we signed. Yep, there we go. We did sign there's a Fenyanu, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to wait. It was Zach Becco. But kind of goes on for a little while here. I don't know why I didn't cut this out. But Agbeko, we signed him to the Youth Academy. And then we would have our scouting report from Brazil. Going through here, some good players. And I try to sign the guys that are 15 years old because those guys normally have a bit more upside on them. And almost all of them were 15 in this one. We would sign, I believe, Laurencio Pinheiro we did sign. Yeah, we signed him. And we were going to wait on the other ones. So to end this episode, we do have a squad report. Started off at Diogo Negrao, who has an overall of 63. He's gone up by 3. He's only 16, which is pretty exciting to watch him grow. Next, Cicinho, 72 overall. He's gone up by 1. Edu Sena, 72 overall, gone down by 2, retiring at the end of the year. Yanch, 54 overall. He's gone up by 1. Angel Garcia, 61 overall. He's gone up by 2. Emilio Serrao, 58 overall. He's gone up by 4. Aruca, 78 overall. He hasn't gone up. Cicero Vitor Vital da Silva, 61 overall. Patricio Rodriguez, 81 overall, has gone up by 1. Hugo, 60 overall, he's gone up by 1. Rubinho, 75 overall, has not gone up. Aguado, 62 overall. Pablo Rivera, 43 overall, he's gone up by 3. Camilo Dominguez, 50 overall, he's gone up by 3. Leon Jose, 73, he's gone up by 1. Renato Abreu, 69, gone down by 2. Retiring at the end of the year, likely. Miguel, 55 overall, he's not gone up. Douglas, 65 overall, up by 1. Alfonso Caldera, 57 overall, he's gone up by 4. Leao Izquierdo, 61 overall, he's gone up by 4. Leao Cittadini, 66 overall, he's gone up by 1. Nielsen, 70 overall, he's gone up by 2. Bruno Perez, 74, he's gone up by 1. Dankler Luis Borges de Carvalho, 53 overall, he's not gone up. Lucas Becker, 62 overall, he's gone up by 1. Tomas Musso, 65 overall, he's gone up by 1. Ignacio Guardado, 49 overall, he's gone up by 4. Alfonso Vaz, 57 overall, he's gone up by 5. Dani Barrera, 55 overall, he's gone up by 2. Pedro Reyes, 54 overall, he's gone up by 1. Victor Andrade, 69 overall, he's gone up by 1. Pedro Castro, 71 overall, he's gone up by 3. Joao Pedro, 69 overall. Neto, 66 overall, he hasn't gone up. Everton Costa, 72 overall, he's not gone up. David Braz, 71 overall, he's gone up by 1. Cicero, 73 overall, he's gone down by 1. And that is it for the squad report. That's it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.